All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that we will, and salutations to their brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. Right, man. So that millstone, or that great millstone, represents the nuclear missiles, and Babylon represents America. And the Lord gonna violently have them hit this place from the various nations, man. That's why you got these nations boasting of their nuclear capabilities. Prime example, Russia, man. You know, and America's own allies are gonna shoot missiles upon her. The European nations, you know, and the Lord gonna be in those missiles to make them hit the places that they're supposed to hit, and then no nuclear defense shield is gonna work in that day, man. It says, and shall be found no more at all. So eventually, America's gonna be totally destroyed. And it's not going to be inhabited anymore. Everything here is going to melt. Like 2 Peter's going to say, the 2 Peter chapter 3, I'm going to start at verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, because you got an example of that is if you have Russian missiles that can't be detected, that are the most advanced in the world thus far, you know. And what I mean by can't be detected, America's nuclear missile shields won't be able to detect them until it's too late. And the way that the missile is designed, it is just designed to evade missile shields and radars and such. So it says, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, right, from the nuclear missiles. America is known as a heaven. It's Esau's heaven, you know, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, the elements, everything is made of an element, so everything is going to be melted. This place is going to be turned into dust. Even the rivers and the oceans are going to be dried up. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, right? So you're supposed to be in the spirit, man. The spirit speaking the word and truth. Not what the church pastors and stuff are teaching you that is contrary to the gospel, not what these fake Israelite groups are teaching you that is contrary to the gospel, not what the government told you to teach and believe. You know, the truth that's being pushed out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, through the apostles of GMS, man, and the brothers, you know. Verse 12, looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High. Right, because that's next. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. It says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, so everything is going to be melted here, even the people. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, and when shall be the end of the first world, the first heaven, and the beginning of it that followeth, the next heaven? For he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Jacob represents the 12 tribes of Israel, and Esau represents the so-called Caucasian race. Jacob holding Esau's heel is Jacob bringing down Esau's foundation, which is his lies, which is what you see me doing now, and various other brothers doing, and apostles. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's why you're supposed to know who everybody is according to the Bible, because then you will know where you fit in with prophecy. You know? But we in the time of Esau, and we at his end. So, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 12 again, it says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, right? Jacob's heaven, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. Right? And how do you be diligent? You got to do the work. You got to study. You got to teach the gospel. And hope, pray, and fast that you are of the elect, man. But by you doing the work and doing it in truth is an indicator that you possibly can be of the elect, man. That's how you be found without spot, blameless, and in peace with the Lord, man. Because the Lord's elect are the ones that's going to be saved for doing the work, for doing it in truth, for standing so stiffly for the word, man. Let me see. And account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, right? Everything that we're going through, all the suffering that we're going through, is going to lead to our salvation. Yahushua went through it. The apostles went through it. The disciples went through it, through the various kingdoms. We got to go through it, because through the spirit of power, Yahweh is how we of the elect. We them same men coming back in the reincarnation, because the scriptures speak about reincarnation, man. If you was an apostle, disciple, bishop, teacher, brother, back in the day, even sisters, you the same people now today. It says, even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to the wisdom given unto him, hath written unto you. All right, I'm going to start at 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. This is after the destruction, the elect that made it, man. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, which is Yahushua, so-called Jesus Christ, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns. Right, the Lord gonna set crowns. It's gonna say it says, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing. Right, these are the elect, the ones that did the work, that put on the spirit of the Lord, man. Forsook the ways of the world, the darkness of this place, the philosophies of this place, and came back to Yahushua, man, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High, Yahushua, man, not Jesus Christ, not Yahweh, and whatever other demon god out there, man. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God. See, it said blunt. That's how Shai gonna put the crowns on the men, the elect's head, the ones that stood stiffly for the word, man. that didn't accept of this world's philosophies and riches, and you know, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Right, so you get rewarded for doing this truth. Even though you go through all this hell and all this suffering, you're going to be rewarded, man. Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy God thou hast seen. Right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Start from the apostles and then their elders on down. That's what we are doing, because we want to receive this and we want to escape the destruction, that nuclear missile. Because by doing this work, that's how you're going to escape all the hell and be protected in that day. You know, we're still going to be going through, you know, all the sufferings and everything, but we're going to have the knowledge, the comfort, and the power. The Lord actually going to give spiritual power to his men in those days, man. You know, the Lord gonna really protect his men for standing out there doing this and suffering all these years, you know. So this is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire. Right, who is that? The nuclear scientist. And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. Right, that's that nuclear missile, man. Normally I have these things highlighted, but that's how you know Satan be working against us. Highlight them one moment and then come back. You put scriptures on this and come back, and then and even then no more. Verse 17, it says, No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Most High, and their righteousness is of me, said the Most High. Right. So everybody that came up against us is going to be condemned, and ain't no weapon that they bring against us going to be able to phase us. In these times right now, and in future times when the Lord really give us the power, man. You know. So with that being said, I'm not going to drag it out too much longer. All praise to Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and the apostles of who will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.